Your new life ain't gonna ever just fall out of the sky. You got to get up and create what it is that you want in your life. If you want a new reality, you got to do something new. You got to do something different. You got to do something better. Ain't nothing gonna happen in your life if you don't do nothing new. Okay? So you got to put in the work. Your business, body, fitness goals, money goals, becoming a better parent, becoming a better wife, husband, whatever it is, you're going to have to do something new. Put in some work to get the desired results, to get the desired outcome. Okay? And you can't get weary. You can't get tired. You can't give up. You can't throw in the towel. No, you got to keep going no matter what. It get hard. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. For sure. For sure. It get hard. It get hard. You have your days where you don't want to wake up and you don't want to get up and do nothing. You want to just lay in bed. You want to just be depressed, be sad, be lazy, no. You got to get up and you got to put in the work. If you want your business to be successful, you got to put in the work for it to be successful. Them ideas that God giving you for your business, your brand, whatever it is, them ideas that God is giving you, you got to put in the action. Don't nothing just happen. Don't nothing just fall out of the sky for you. You got to put in the work. And that means fear can't hold you back. That means nobody's opinions should be able to hold you back. That means you shouldn't be comparing yourself. That means you should be focused on what it is that God got for you, what God done shown you in the vision, right? What God has been telling you to do, what God is leading you to do. That's what you should be focused on. You should be focused on your output. What is the work that you putting in? What kind of work are you putting in? What kind of actionable steps that are you taking to get to your desired outcome, to get those results, right? To reach that goal. My son asked me this morning, because I had made a short video on TikTok about not giving up, not throwing in the towel, not throwing in the towel when you get tired, not being so focused on, the outcome. A lot of us are so focused on the outcome that we forget about or neglect the work that we have to put in. Focus on your output and not so much the outcome, right? When you focus on the output, you're focusing on the actionable steps. You're focused on preparing yourself. You're focused on becoming the person that can steward that thing well, whatever it is that you're asking God for. You're focused on putting the work in to get the results and not just thinking that it's just gonna fall out of the sky. And I gave him an example. I said, let's take me for an example. If I want to gain an extra 5 pounds, I got to put in the work, right? Extra 5 pounds ain't just going to fall out of the sky. If I want to gain some healthy weight, I got to eat a little bit more, okay? I got to strength train, okay? Make sure I'm working out to build muscle. I have to put in that work to get to my desired outcome, to get to my desired weight, right? So the outcome is the goal. The outcome is the vision. The outcome is the results. The output is your actionable steps. The output is your preparation. The output is what are you doing right now to get to where you want to be, right? That walking by faith right there, that's your output. That's your output. Nothing happens overnight. Ain't nothing gonna fall out of the sky. I knew my camera was finna fall. Ain't nothing gonna fall out of the sky for you. Like, it don't work like that. And a lot of people give up, right? 99% of people don't make it through because it's hard work. It's hard work, and you gotta show up every single day. And a lot of people just ain't willing to show up every day and do the thing consistently. But in order to get out of the mediocre lifestyle, in order to get out of the rat race, in order to escape the matrix, okay, break the cycle of doing the same thing over and over again, in order to do that, then you gotta go in a different direction. You gotta do something different. You gotta do something new. You gotta do something better. You have to do what God is placing on your spirit to do. It ain't gonna make sense. It gonna look like something that's out of your comfort zone, completely out of the norm for you. And it's gonna be uncomfortable. But uncomfort well, discomfort and being in the unknown, getting out of familiarity, that's where your growth is going to happen. That's where you're going to start growing. I don't know what that is. Oh, but that's where you're going to start growing, okay? Understand that nothing changes if nothing changes. I want you to drop that in the comments too, by the way. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Your life ain't going to change if you don't change. You cannot unlock those new doors with them old keys, with that old mindset, with your old way of doing things, your old way of thinking. You got to develop a new mindset. Your mind has to be renewed, transformed, right? You have to be transformed and become the person that God created you to be. Not the false identity that you've been living because of the way you were raised. No, you got to become who you were divinely created to be. And that's between you and God. I don't know who you were divinely created to be, but that's between you and God. So you got to develop your own personal relationship with God in order to become that. If you don't, you just stay stuck in the same spot. But you got to put in that work to become who God divinely created you to be. If you don't put in that work, you just stay stuck in the same spot. You can't expect change. You can't be mad at the world, mad at people outside of you, mad at people for pursuing their dreams, they calling, and they walking in their purpose. You can't be mad at those people if you're not putting in the work, right? And you got a lot of people that are bitter and resentful and hateful and jealous because they refuse to put in the work. But somebody else, the person that they hateful and angry and bitter towards, is the person that's actually putting in the work. How you gonna be mad at somebody for doing what's best for them in their life and getting somewhere in life, but you not? You can't be mad. When you see people surpassing you because of the work that they putting in, and they surpassing you, they living out their dream life, they building their dream life, they building a whole new reality, you cannot be mad at that, because we all have the same 24 hours in a day. We all got the same opportunity to do something different with our life. You either be stuck or do something about your situation and get unstuck, right? And if you're doing something about your situation, I want you to drop it in the comments. I'm getting unstuck. You're not stuck. You're not stuck in the situation that you're in. It might look like you stuck, but you're not stuck. Okay? You're not stuck. You can get out of it. You could do something about your situation. You could do something about your circumstance. But you got to use what you have. While you are preparing, I didn't say preparing. While you waiting for the outcome, you need to be preparing for the outcome. Prepare for what God is going to bring into your life, what you've been praying for. Prepare for it. Put in the work for it, right? Move the needle towards your goal. Move the needle forward. Do things that will help you get there. Do things that will make you a good steward over what you are praying for. If you don't, if something just falls, if you don't have the mindset, if you don't know how to manage your money, somebody just handed you $200,000, you will squander that money. You will do something crazy with that money because you don't know how to steward it well. You're not even a good steward over the little that you have. So if you're not a good steward over the little that you have, why you think God gonna trust you with more? And that ain't just for money. That goes for relationships, friendship, finances, business, your children, the way you carry yourself, your fitness. Are you taking care of your body? Excuse me. What make you think God's going to be able to trust you with more than what you already have if you're not already stewarding what you already have well? Okay? You got to become a good steward over what you already have. If you could be trusted with the little, you could be trusted with much more. Okay? So understand that ain't nothing falling out of the sky. All right? You got to put in that work to become. Put that word in the comments. Become. You have to become who God already created you, who God divinely created you to be. It's already in you. It's already within you. Like, you already that. I'm already her. I'm already him. Put that in the comments. You are already that person. I made that video a while back, and I probably need to redo it. But you are already that person. It's in there. That person is buried deep within you. But you just got to put the work in to uncover, right? Unlearn certain habits, certain things, certain mindsets. Reprogram your mind with new knowledge. Romans 12:2 is one of my favorite scriptures. And it says, do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Renew, relearn, reprogram, hit the reboot button, learn something different, so that you can prove that good, perfect, and acceptable will of God, which is the calling on your life, which is the purpose of God for your life. Who God created you, what God created you to do. Your mind has to be renewed. You gotta reprogram your mind. Okay? So I just want to give you that quick message. Put the work in. Don't focus on the outcome. Focus on your output. You know what the outcome, you know what you want the outcome to look like, even though it's going to be better, because God does exceedingly abundantly above all that we could ever ask, think, or imagine. But you have the outcome, you have the results, you have the vision, you have the goal in mind. Focus on your output, the work that you are doing right now to get there, to become a good steward over that thing, right? To be able to manage it well. You're going to be prepared for it when it do come. Okay? So that's it. That's the message. I'm going to get to work. I'm supposed to be working on a poster that I said I was going to create, and then see if I can print it at Walmart. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to give y'all that message. I'm out and about. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Okay? I really do. Or else I wouldn't be making these videos. But yes, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. I upload a video every single day. Okay? If this video resonated with you, if you heard anything in this video, even just one thing, hit that thumbs up button. Okay? Hit that thumbs up button. That let me know that this message was a good message and it resonated well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Share this video out with anybody that might need it. My one-on-one sessions are open. I'll leave that link down in the pinned comments. I also have a healing and leveling up after narcissistic abuse course. If you're trying to heal, unpack, level up, if you're trying to understand what it is that you've been through, how to overcome it, that course is for you. I'll leave that down in the pinned comments as well. All the other links will be down in the description box below. If you're in the Atlanta area, you need a photographer, go visit my website, check it out, and send me a contact form. Okay? Fill out a contact form and let me know what you're looking for, and I got you. Okay? All the other links, you want to send something, you want to sow a seed, down in the description box. All right? I love y'all so much, and I'll be talking to y'all in the next video. Bye.